We've all watched movies that are so terrible that the only enjoyment we can get out of them is laughing at how bad they are. We cringe at the performances of the actors, we shake our heads in disbelief at the script, and we mock the directors as they try to explain how great their movie is.
Because the title has a special meaning to me, and at the time I thought about a special place, a private place, a place where you can be safe, and it's not a room, but it's their room.
Whatever sick pleasure we derive from these movies is what makes them enjoyable to watch. I want to discuss this in more detail, but first, let me introduce you to a new word, nanar. Nanar, a movie so badly directed and ridiculous that it becomes unintentionally funny and comical, is what most people refer to as a good bad movie. This word does not exist in English, but is of French origin. Now, I don't speak any French at all. I did Duolingo for about 5 hours in 2014, and all I can remember is la pomme rouge, which means the red apple, right? La pomme rouge. Shit. Nanar is not to be confused with the other French term for terrible movies, navet, which means turnip. Yes, just like the vegetable. The term is used to describe movies that are bland and uninteresting. Here's an example of a turnip. That was pretty bland and pointless, right? Perfect example of a turnip. The difference between a nanar and a turnip is you can find enjoyment in a nanar, whereas a turnip will leave you disappointed. More and more we see people creating communities around specific nanars. For example, Troll 2 and The Room, which are two of the most popular nanars in the world.
There's this movie you've got to see. I've watched it a million times.
Thank you all for coming to the 5th annual Los Angeles Troll 2 party.
They each have hundreds of thousands of fans and have large followings online and elsewhere. They have become a crucial part of geek and internet culture, and they have acted as a way for us all to sit together and ridicule someone else's work for a laugh. But it's not so cruel.
For tonight, my friends and I thought we were like the only people in the world who knew about this.
Wow! Hey, nice to meet you.
We learn from these movies, especially if you're a film or video maker yourself. Even if you're not, you still learn to appreciate what good movies are by watching nanars. Filmmakers should think about nanars when creating a film to compare them to their own work, as to avoid repeating the same mistakes that nanars often make. Some filmmakers have taken advantage of our love for ridiculing nanars and intentionally make movies to fit the bill for ridicule in order to get people to talk about their movies. Think Sharknado and Zombiever. These are referred to as exploitation films. Films which attempt to succeed financially by exploiting current trends, niche genres, or shocking content. Now this is where things get a little subjective. My question to everyone is, can a nanar be forced? So in this case, can you really consider Sharknado and Zombiever to be nanar? If a director intends for his or her movie to appear bad and succeeds at garnishing the reaction he or she wanted from the audience, does that mean it's a good movie? I mean, it did exactly what they wanted it to do. Or does a true nanar have to be a movie that the audience has derived an entirely unintentional reaction to? I can argue either side, but I want to hear your point of view as well. To find the best nanars, you really have to peel back the crap curtains and do some searching. To make your search easier, I would recommend nanarland.com. Many of the movies are in French, but a true nanar transcends language. Many YouTubers review nanars because they're an easy target to take jabs at. And some of my favorite videos are nanar reviews because I love hearing other people be absolutely astonished by their shittiness. And if they can offer some knowledge about filmmaking alongside it, that's even better. In future videos, I want to discuss nanars in a similar way as I do with YouTubers and try to find lessons we can learn as video makers from nanars. So leave me suggestions of your favorite nanars in the comments and I'll do my best to check them out. So to wrap this video up in a concise way, I'll end with a what did we learn kind of segment. Good bad movies are called nanars in French, and honestly I'll probably use it from now on because I think it actually sounds fine in English. Some French critics also use the word navet, meaning turnip, to describe boring and bland movies. I'll probably use turnip as well, not navet though, sounds too French. People watch nanars for all different reasons, whether it's to laugh at them or learn from them, and I asked the question, can a nanar be forced? And I hope to see your opinions on that below. So this video wasn't too information heavy, but I thought it would be a fun video to make and it opens the door for me to be able to discuss movies on my channel, and I'm happy with that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I did a collab on a different channel titled 50 Fast Facts about YouTube. It's along the lines of Did You Know Gaming and other trivia shows, and I had a great time working on that video, so check it out and don't forget to tell them I sent you. See you later.